we receive the Eucharist, we receive the body and blood, soul and divinity of Jesus Christ. When we do this, we become closer to Him and to the rest of the Church. Communion is considered the source and summit of our Catholic faith. It both feeds us spiritually and prepares us to take what we have received into the Church. St. Paul Parish is happy to welcome our children to receive Jesus in this very special way. You should wear your Sunday best. Girls typically wear a white dress, but are not required to do so. They also often carry a purse and wear gloves. Both are permitted, but both must be removed and put away before receiving the Eucharist. Boys typically wear a suit or may wear dress pants or khakis with a button-down shirt and tie. Please no sneakers. Seating in the church is at a 50% capacity of the building's typical capacity. Households will be seated together and will be socially distanced from other households. Each student may be accompanied by 2 parents or guardians and up to 5 additional guests for a maximum of 8 people, including the first communicant. Family and guests will be seated in 2 marked boxes, accommodating up to 4 people each. Guests must be comfortable sitting together, as these seats will be in the same pews. Seating will be assigned ahead of time. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Face coverings, masks that cover the nose and mouth, are required for all persons on our campus and during Mass. Please bring your own hand sanitizer to use before receiving Holy Communion. Place your mask over your mouth and nose as you are exiting your vehicle. Please arrive 20 to 30 minutes before the celebration begins in order to allow adequate time for seating. Gather at the main door of the church, being sure to observe proper social distancing. An usher will take the student and parents directly to their assigned place in the church. Please remain in your household's green box for the duration of the celebration. First communicants should be seated nearer the aisle. This may be a side aisle or the center aisle. Music will accompany certain actions of the liturgy, but congregational singing is discouraged. At the time for distribution of the Eucharist, after putting on a face mask and washing his hands, the celebrant will bring the Eucharist directly to families at their seats. Please stay where you are. You are encouraged to use personal hand sanitizer before receiving the Eucharist. As the minister approaches, please stand in your spot and prepare to receive communion. Place your left hand out in front of you and put your right hand beneath it, creating a throne to receive Jesus. Ensure your hands are at the same height as those of the minister. After the minister places the Eucharist in your hands and walks away, you may use your right hand to lower your mask, consume the Eucharist, and replace your mask. You may then be seated or kneel. Reception of communion in the hand is highly preferred. The chalice containing the precious blood will not be offered. Remember, any time we receive the Eucharist, even the tiniest piece of the host, we receive the entire Eucharist, the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ. After Mass is completed, please be seated in your box and wait for an usher to give you directions for exiting. Each family will have the option to have one picture taken with the student, parents, and celebrant in the sanctuary. An usher will guide you at your turn. Please bring all of your belongings and your certificate with you. After your family's picture is taken, you will be directed to leave the church immediately. If you choose not to take this picture, please remain in your box until an usher directs you to exit. We thank you for your cooperation and adherence to these guidelines. We are so grateful for your patience and support as we strive to joyfully bring the sacrament of the Eucharist to your child for the very first time. Thank you for partnering with us on your child's formation. We look forward to celebrating with you.